Okay, just sound now. Just sound now. Trent's blocked. Trent was being an asshole about my son. He made some asshole comments in other places. Do I have sound now? Yeah, somebody texted me and said I have no sound. Do I have sound now? I gotta wait for it to connect back. Can you hear me? Am I live? Like, I got sound? Okay. So, um, I was gonna say, no, I had to refresh my page. So, I've been having some health issues, and I kind of said it's none of your business, but I have receipts. Um, and I really don't have a lot of answers for you, right? But I've told you I've been sick, right? Hey, Nikki. We'll see. Got some. Okay. Yeah, I think I entered the studio and then I sent a text. Um, and so I think that's what happened. I just had to refresh my page. Uh, I don't even know where to start. So, I came in and I said I had a summer cold, like you've heard that I've been sick, blah 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 blah. Um, when I say that when a company says that you need steel toes, they don't make steel toe shoes anymore. They don't. I'm about to light a cigarette. I should not be smoking for 1,000 reasons, right? Hey Nikki, hey Becky, hey Vern. Um, so the reason why they don't make steel toe shoes anymore is because if you drop something like significantly heavy on your toes, like at the break at the steel toe shoes, they can cut your toes off, right? So they make composite shoes now, which is, I guess, is like a thick plastic, but like they won't cut your toes off. So yeah, I work on my feet all the time. I tell you guys I work on my feet all the time, right? So I've been coming home for like, I don't know, the past couple weeks, and like my feet have been hurting really, really bad at work. So bad that like I've been unlacing like my right shoe, like to where it unlaces like all the way, and I've been slipping my shoe off, almost even taking it off, and people are like, Michelle, you're gonna get in trouble for that, blah blah blah. So a couple of the, and I've been like short of breath. I've been telling you guys, yeah, I think I have a summer cold, blah 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 blah. I'm just filling in on the blanks. I have receipts. I have receipts. You're gonna say you're faking it. Yeah, you faked these receipts. No, I didn't. And I don't really have a lot of information to give you guys. I mean, like, if you're not fucking me, feeding me, or paying my bills, you actually don't even deserve any receipts. But so let's see. Um, the tips of my toes, when I touch them, they've been hurting so bad. So bad. So bad. Like unbearably bad when I touch them. Um, and I've been telling you guys, hey, I've got a summer cold, I don't feel good, blah 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 blah. So yesterday, I started feeling really weak. Really weak. Like I was gonna pass out. Like pass out. So I go to the ER and they're like, hey, what's wrong with you? Nah, let's back up a little bit. Um, Remember I told you that I tripped over Lola and you were like, oh, you were fucking drunk. I'm like, no, I got her for some water and it was dark and she was laying like weird on her dog bed. And I went to get some water and I tripped and I fell and I hurt my wrist. Remember when I said it was ace bandage and it was no big deal, right? Well, it hasn't stopped hurting. And I've been waking up, I don't know, sporadically, I don't know, every couple days. Um, and like waking up in pain, like waking up in pain. So I don't know. I've been taking to a leave because Valentina, Veronica, mom, whatever you want to call her, which haven't talked to her in a long time. We had some words. I tried to call her like last week and she got my number blocked. So because I owe her an apology and I wanted to talk to her about some health issues that I had going on. So I go to the ER yesterday and they're like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, well, uh, I got a plate and 9 screws in my wrist And so, I for sure thought I couldn't break it because there's a plate and nine screws in it, right? Where you said I thought I committed suicide. And I was like, no, I had surgery. The wrist that you said I stole x-rays from my niece from, which is absolutely ridiculous. Um, which is so stupid. I did not steal x-rays from my niece. And I said I fell like a little over 2 months ago. Um, which ironically I fell 2 days before I had to do my physical for work, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna pass my physical. And I was like, I think I might have broke it because it's not getting any better. I can bend this wrist all the way, and this wrist I can only bend like to here, and I wasn't faking. And I was like, and I've been sick for like almost 2 weeks, and like I think I might have like walking pneumonia because like I can't fucking breathe, like it's bad. And I said also, I had two stents put in my legs like last August, and like the past couple days, like I've been looking at my feet, and like my toes are turning purple again, right? So something's not right because like when I point on them, like when I touch them, it's like excruciating pain. And he's like, well, we're not like an urgent care or like your primary doctor. Like you have to come here for one reason. I'm like, okay, I understand that, but I work all the time, and you don't understand. I hate going to doctors. And so for me to come in, I had to have like multiple reasons to come in. And it's funny because the doctor was wearing a boot. And I was like, what happened to you? And he's like, well, I got out of bed and I rolled my ankle. I wish I could like say something that, was exciting, blah, blah, blah. And I told him, I was like, look, I got on the scale today. And, with my phone, I was like 102 something without my phone when I got out of the shower. I was like 101.8 pounds. Guys, I don't do drugs, right? So don't fucking call me Methy again, right? So I was like, bro, I'm sorry. Like these three things are going on with me, right? And I'm sorry I'm coming in for three things. I'm lighting a cigarette for all the wrong reasons. For all the wrong reasons. Because I'm 50 and it's a habit. And by the way, I came up. I came up because I didn't come in a sweaty mess from work with, I mean, I still have no makeup on, but I came up. So he's like, we're gonna do some blood work. We're gonna do an EKG. We're gonna take a urine sample. Uh, we're gonna do some X-rays on your chest. We're gonna do some X-rays on your wrist. Um, what else did they do? They did blood work. They did an EKG. They did X-rays on my wrist. They did Oh, and they gave me a COVID test. Is that all they did? I think that's all they did. Blood work, urine test, X-rays on my wrist, X-rays on my chest, and a COVID test. Man, like I've been so sick, and I keep saying I got a summer cold, blah 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 blah. But yesterday, I was to the point where I felt like I was gonna pass out. Like I was, and I'm like, I could just be tired. It could be just from working. So he comes back in, and he's like, well, he's like, no wonder by you've been feeling weak. No wonder you're feeling tired. You have COVID. So boom, I have COVID. That's why I've been like sniffing, coughing, blah blah blah, telling you I have a summer cold. No, I have COVID. Um, then he came back, and he's like, by the way, you fractured a bone on the top of your wrist. This is a brand new brace. Right. There's nothing they can do because where I fractured it is like a little chip in my wrist. So I have to wear the brace for like 6 weeks. It gets better. It gets better. I have receipts. I didn't make them up because it's from yesterday. Right. Um, and then he looked at my feet and he's like, yeah, I'm trying to think of what he said, how he explained it. Um, Yikes, super spreader. No, I'm not a super spreader. As a matter of fact, I'll explain that too. I'll explain that too. I'm not a super spreader. I got it from work, and I'll tell you how and why, and I think I know who gave it to me. Right? Because I only go to work and I come home. I go to work and I come home. Right. Um, I didn't know I had COVID until yesterday. Stupid. Stupid. Um, and then, what's the kind of doctor he sent me to? Um, trying to think how he explained it with my feet. I'm a super spreader, of course. I'm a super spreader. Fuck you. Uh, how do you explain it? Nah, it gets worse, Nikki. Uh, it, it, oh, he's like, you have vascular disease. Because I had to go see a vascular surgeon right when I had my stents put in. And he's like, you have vascular disease. And so he's like, I'll be right back. And he came back, and the nurse put a Doppler on my feet, like they do when you're pregnant, right? To hear the baby's heartbeat. And they couldn't pick up any, not heartbeat, they couldn't pick up any pulse in either one of my feet, in either one of them, which meant my stents were failing, right? So, when I was talking about rolling the dice, and going to, of course, I wanted to go to, no, I can't do that anymore because I can't go to work for 2 days because I don't want to be a super spreader, right? So there's the 2 points that I said I was going to gamble with, right? On top of it, yeah, um, on top of it, and I'll show you my receipts. Um, what, yeah, what a good doctor this ER doctor was. Most of them just refer you to a doctor and they're like, yeah, 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 call and make an appointment because they couldn't find a pulse on either one of my feet. They found a weak pulse with his thumb on my right foot, but the Doppler didn't show on my left foot at all, at all. Um, and yeah, and so instead of him just referring me to my old doctor, um, or you personally wouldn't show anything, no, they're gonna say I'm lying, and I really don't give a fuck. Um, on top of just referring me to a doctor, he's like, look, there's I don't give a fuck. I don't, because they're gonna say I'm lying either way, right? Um, I don't care because they're gonna say I'm lying. Um, um, I'll show them. They're not fake like somebody else made fake receipts. Which, by the way, I watched that person's, and I'm not trying to start drama, but I watched somebody's live from last night because I'm home, obviously because I have COVID, and I know how I got it. Yeah, they're purple, Nikki. They're purple. That's one of the reasons why I went. I decided like I got to do the ERA yesterday. Yeah, they're purple again, and they were hurting. And then I've just been sick. I said I had a summer cold, but I felt like I was gonna pass out yesterday. I've lost like 7 pounds in like a week and a half. Um, and then when I was there, I was like, by the way, can you check out my wrist? Because I heard it like a little over 2 months ago. Yeah, like I heard it over like 2 months ago, and it's not getting better. Like I'm waking up in the middle of the night, and it hurts like the dickens. So that's how they X-rayed my wrist. And the doctor's like, "Well, I can only treat one thing in the arm." Like, dude, like I got 3 things going on with me. I'm sorry, but I have 3 things going on. Um, and right, and oh, so he called across the street, and made me an emergency appointment with um with a vascular surgeon, and like emergency, like when you leave here they're waiting on you, because he was so concerned. He was so concerned. And like literally I left the ER and I went across the street to a vascular, like I didn't, he wasn't like follow up, he's like, you need to go there now, we can't find a pulse. I'm like, fuck, really? Like, and I have COVID, and they wrote me all these prescriptions, right? And my friggin' hand, and they had to manipulate my wrist, right, to put it in this. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna share receipts. Um, yeah, they had to manipulate my fucking wrist to put it in here. And did you get the clues? No, I didn't. I was so tired that I had to go grocery shopping at Kroger, and they didn't have that. They didn't have the Clohist at Kroger. Thank you for the recommendation. Because I thought it was a prescription. Do you remember when I texted you from the ER and I asked the doctor to write me a prescription for it, and he'd never heard of it? And then I texted you back and I was like, oh, so you can buy that from the pharmacy? Yeah, they didn't have it at that pharmacy because I was so tired. Like I was so tired, and I had to pick up food yesterday, and I didn't even get out of the ER. When I got to the ER is like, I don't know, like 7 minutes from Kroger. And when I got to the pharmacy there, it was like 5:42. And the lady's like, oh, it's gonna take like an hour to fill your prescription. I'm like, are you effing kidding me? So I saw like this sign in front of KFC, and they're like, Wednesday, well, I'm gonna get there, shall go. So Wednesday, there's this sign in front of KFC, and I've seen it several times, right? And they're like, Wednesday chicken liver special. And I was like, I haven't had chicken. Did you do a grocery? Did you do a pickup grocery order? No, I didn't, because I had to wait on my prescription. Um, and so I just dropped my prescription off at Kroger, and the lady's like, "It's gonna take at least an hour." I'm like, "Fuck!" I'm like 35 minutes from my house, right? So I dropped my prescription off, and I went uh to KFC. Well, they don't have a Wednesday chicken liver special. Like on Wednesdays, they just cook chicken livers at KFC. So I sat down there, and actually, when I was checking out, the guy's like, "So, how are you liking where I work?" And I was like, "It's great." And he's like, "Man, I couldn't handle it there. I quit." And so he works it. Clohis is a cough syrup that they give you when you have COVID. And I was talking to my well, I was texting my moderator because my battery's dying in the ER, and she had COVID, and it's a cough syrup. It's non-prescription, but you have to ask the pharmacist for it because it's like $21 a bottle, so it's kept behind the counter. And as I was waiting for the doctor to come in to manipulate my wrist and put it in this splint, it's a different splint than you can buy at the grocery at a pharmacy at a whatever, like Rite Aid, because not only does it strap in, hold on, I don't feel like messing with it, but not only does it have the straps, but it has like a brace under it, but then it also flips. So it's got a brace and it flips over and it has the straps. Um, anyway, so while I was waiting for that and they were writing my prescriptions, he's like, oh, by the way, yeah, he's like, oh, by the way, you have a UTI. Like, that has not bothered me, and I haven't had XES uh, in a very long time, and I don't even like play like the other part, like with Bob, and so I don't know. I don't even know how. It's probably because I hold my pee for so long, um, because I work so much that I just don't pee as often as I should. Yeah, I was just like, he's like, by the way, you have a UTI. I'm like, and I started laughing. I started laughing because like that wasn't even bothering me. That was like the least of my worries. I just laughed about it. So on top of it, he's like, ah, you have a UTI. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like hasn't been bothering me. Um, So then I went to the vascular surgeon, and they're like, well, we want to do an EKG on you. And I'm like, why don't you just call the hospital, right? Because they just did one on me like 45 minutes ago. Like, why are you going to do like another EKG on me? And like, we just want one for our office. And I was like, that's so stupid. Like, you just want to charge my insurance company. Now, um, KFC, a guy that used to work for me, he's like, well, how's it going over there? I'm like, it's going great. He's like, I fucking hated it. I quit. And he's working at KFC. I'm like, damn, really? So, go into your doctor. Okay, that's fine. I've got mine in here. Call me when you get done or text me when you get done. Love you. Love you, sweetheart. So, airbrush artist. I can't, I can't roll the dice anymore because I got to miss 2 days for work. They wrote me a doctor's note, which I'll show you. And I'll show you that I do have COVID. But my work doesn't accept doctor's notes. They work on a point system no matter what. No matter what, it's points. So, love you too. So, me being the non selfish person, I'm taking off of work Thursday and Friday. Now, somebody I work with, and it's probably the person that gave me COVID. I'm pretty damn sure. And I texted my boss today, unhappy with this. Um, there's a guy that I work with that took off of work like suddenly. He didn't say, "Hey, I have a doctor's appointment." He just left and said, "I'm going to the doctor," and returned the very next day. Um, I think a lot of people don't want to give up points for work, right? And so I'm pretty sure that he was sick and he went to urgent care and they said, "You have COVID." And he returned to work the next day with COVID and gave me COVID, which last Friday, there was a lot of people that didn't show up for work. And I think that people go to work when they're sick because they don't want to lose points. And so I'm pretty sure that he has spread COVID, like, to a lot of people. And I'm pretty sure that's how I got COVID because all I do is go to work and come home. That's it. I told you I have no life. And so now I'm at 4.5 points after tomorrow and 5 year fired. Um, I'm scheduled Friday for an ultrasound on my legs to uh to see how bad the blockages are. Well, the doctor that I went to that saw me immediately, like I went across the street from the hospital, and this is a vascular surgeon. Um, yeah, COVID is obviously making its rounds again because like I don't get sick and I have COVID. But guys, it's just a cold. Like, don't worry about it because I was sniffing, told you I was sick, and I was like, I got a summer cold and I have COVID. I wasn't hospitalized, right? I just thought I had a summer cold, so don't worry if you get it. Um, but the EKG that they did on me, they called me today, and now they want to do well, they wanted to do a stress test, right? And they wanted to do, I think, an ultrasound of my heart. But now, well, it's not okay that you are still doing that. I'm not leaving the house. What are you talking about? I'm not leaving the house. I'm staying home. I'm taking 2 points. I'm staying home. My doctor's note says I can return to work on 8/2. I will show you. Wait, well, it's not okay that people are doing that. Right. I agree. I agree. Great. You have other health. Wait. Well, it's not okay. I thought you were throwing a jab at me. Well, it's not okay that people are still doing that. You have other health issues that he's lucky it's not affecting you more. Right. I agree. I agree. I thought you were throwing a jab at me. So they got the results of my EKG, and I agree. I thought you were throwing a jab at me. So they think I possibly had a heart attack, like, I don't know, semi recently. Um, because so they looked at my EKG, right, and then they got my records from St. Francis, when I got hurt at the Bradley Center, and my heart has changed from the Bradley Center till now, because they thought it looked normal, but I got a phone call like, I don't know, 45 minutes ago, and my heart has changed, so they think that I had a fucking heart attack. Um, right. So, right. So, I want to share receipts, but I'm sitting with 4.5 points now, and I have an ultrasound scheduled for Friday because I'm already taking off at work. Then, when I went into the vascular surgeon's office, I straight up said, "Do you have a mask?" And I am anti-mask. Anybody that knows me, I am anti-mask, right? And I said, "Do you have a mask?" And they're like, and they looked at me like I was stupid, actually. And I said, "I just got diagnosed with COVID, and like I just want to let you know that I have COVID." So I wore a mask. It's the first time I actually volunteered to wear a mask, and since I have to be off like today and tomorrow, they scheduled the ultrasound on my legs tomorrow. Well, they well know that I have COVID. I have a doctor's release in front of me for me to go back to work on 8/2. So apparently I'll be uncontagious by then. But they've got all these other tests for me, and they're very concerned about my health. So I can only miss a half a day of work. That's it. And then I'm fired. By the way, ironically, I wish I could I wish I could post screenshots, but I told you my other cell phone broke, right? So, and I'm on the sofa, I'm chilling, um, and I don't feel like getting up and sitting at my dining room table and logging onto my laptop to like prove this to you. But the fucking welding class started today. It started today. How disheartening. Shit. But I did contact a staffing agency, and they have me set up with another job if I'm terminated for the 5 point rule. Like, they have me set up with another job. They know I have COVID. I'm going in on Friday after my doctor's appointment. They know I have COVID. I'm going in Friday. I'm going to fill out whatever paperwork I need to. I'm doing a drug test there, which, by the way, I don't know if it was because of my toes. Yeah, A2 is tomorrow. Are you saying the doctor wants you to return to work tomorrow? Yeah, but I don't feel good, guys. And I have a doctor's appointment with a vascular surgeon tomorrow to do an ultrasound on my legs, and I gotta take care of this. Yeah, I'll show you the doctor's note. I've got receipts. I have receipts. And I just got diagnosed with COVID yesterday. This is the same cigarette. I'm not lighting another one. I just talk and they burn up. Um, which is kind of crazy because I got diagnosed with COVID yesterday, and my doctor's note said that I can return to work tomorrow. Yeah, they also want to check my carotid arteries, and they want to check my heart. Yeah, they told me I could go back to work tomorrow, which is crazy because COVID's contagious, right? No, I'm gonna show you receipts. And I took an allergic reaction to something they gave me. I don't know if it's the IV that they gave me with the antibiotics, because they ran like a 15-minute IV on me to help jumpstart the UTI. But my leg is awful, right? Thank God for Benadryl gel because it's not itching. No, yeah, I've got everything in front of me. Right? Yeah, they told me I could go back to work tomorrow, which is kind of crazy because I got diagnosed with COVID yesterday, and it's supposed to be contagious, right? Yeah, one like out of work today and go back to work tomorrow, which is crazy because I'm not vaxxed, but I guess they think the whole world is. I don't have no problem showing my receipts and showing you that legit. They thought it was so serious that they sent me from the ER straight to a vascular surgeon. Um, and he deals mostly with cardiology, which is kind of weird. Um, but it was my feet. It's not my heart. They couldn't find a pulse in one of my feet. Now the vascular surgeon said that she found a pulse. Um, go back with the mask on. I can't go back tomorrow. I have to go to this appointment with the vascular surgeon. It, I can't lose a fucking foot. No, they don't care about employees' health. They also don't care about court dates, which I've had to go to court with ATN once and the 911 call, which is, I guess, my fault. But the court with ATN was not. And I had to miss a whole day because of that shit, too. Like, the only time that they don't take a point off of you is if you have jury duty, which is kind of bullshit. Like, that's kind of bullshit. Um, because I'm forced and subpoenaed to go to court with ATN, and boom, no, sorry. If you're gone all day, you lose a point. Don't they legally have to let you? No, no, no. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm 100% telling you. No, the only time you get a hall pass is for jury duty, which is crazy. It makes no sense to me. I'm telling you, I got a point taken away from me, um, because of yeah, because I missed for court with ATN, and then I missed for court because of the 911 thing, and then the next day after court, I missed half a day uh because of Gotti. Oh no, I'm sorry. The first time I went to court with ATN, I told them in advance when I had started. I was like, I have court. I have, yeah, I've got 2.5 points against me, so now I have four. Yeah, now four. Well, four, not 4.5. No, they don't legally have to do shit. Georgia's a right to hire state. But month after my appointment tomorrow, wait, why didn't the ER call the vascular surgeon immediately? They did. They did. I went yesterday. I'll show you on my doctor's notes. The ER doctor did call. He didn't call him in because the vascular surgeon's office was next door. And as soon as I got discharged, I went to see the vascular surgeon in his office. And they found a slight pulse in one foot. And then I went home today, and tomorrow I'm going back to see the vascular surgeon. I guess you didn't catch the very first part. I went immediately to the vascular surgeon's office, which was across the street. And then tomorrow, they're going to find out what they're going to do. They're doing ultrasound of my legs. No, I mean, if it was tomorrow, I go see the vascular surgeon for an ultrasound. They just don't have me hospitalized because I can't imagine how much that would cost me. I mean, I have insurance, but I mean, I've got Humana Advantage plan. It's not like Medicaid. It's not free. I'll go through my reports and show you. He is a vascular surgeon, and I did see him immediately. Like immediately, like as soon as they discharged me, the vascular surgeon's office is like I don't know 3, 4 doors down from Wellstar, where I went. I did see him immediately. I would have demanded they bring him to me. I mean, I got in my Jeep and I drove three doors down. The ER doctor walked out of the room and called the vascular surgeon and said, "You need to see her now." But they didn't admit they didn't admit me. I went to his office, like they were waiting on me. And I saw the vascular surgeon like within 15 or 20 minutes after I was discharged. And they scheduled me to do an ultrasound on my legs tomorrow. I mean, it's the same thing as being in the hospital and having to wait a day to see a doctor. Yeah, it is a serious medical emergency, but I mean, they're just, I guess, letting you stay home the rest. And tomorrow, I guess, if they don't find a pulse, yeah, they're gonna friggin' admit me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're speeding through this. I mean, it usually takes a couple weeks to see a doctor, right? So, my receipts. And was like, yep, almost done. Hold on. More. Let's see. Settings, camera, back camera. Okay. I can't read chat, but I think that you guys can read this. It says, "To whom it may concern, Michelle Sabatay was treated in our emergency room on 7/31/2024. She may return to work on 8/2/24. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call." No, I don't care. I mean, I was in the Grange. Now, your medications have changed today. Read the attached information, COVID-19 overview. Pick up the medications at your pharmacy. Now, they called me in tramadol, which is a pain medication. Okay? Follow up with, here's the doctor. I mean, they can't give you any information on me, but that's a doctor, MD, today. As soon as I left the ER, I went straight to his office. It says today, right? Specialty, interventional cardiology. Okay? If you look up the address for Wellstar, you will see that his office is like 1 minute away. Okay. You were seen by ER doctor. Reason for visit: cough, cold, congestion, leg pain. Okay. Don't say anything about the wrist yet. Lab test completed, blah, blah, blah. Imaging test. I'm pulling for a little bit. EKG 12 lead, chest x ray, x ray wrist, three views. Okay. There's my blood work. My blood pressure was 101 over 73. I had no fever. My pulse was 87. My respiration was at 14. My saturation level is 98. What am I allergic to? I'm allergic to codeine. Now, here's my prescriptions they gave me. I remember you guys made a big deal, and I didn't think about it because I'm gonna flip the page about how they gave me information on pain medication last time I was in the hospital. Well, I perused this, and this is what they say: opioid risk and benefits. And I'm pretty sure that I have to go look at my other paperwork, but I'm pretty sure they said this in my other paperwork. When you said, "Oh, they told her that she's a drug addict." No, they didn't. I think this is standard that they have to give it to you. Understanding the risk and side effects of opioid medicine. I think they have to do this with everyone that they give pain meds to. Risk of opioids, tolerance, dependence, addiction. See, I think whoever said that, right? Risk of overdose, side effects, caution when to call it a healthcare provider, Naxalone education. So I think, hold on, sorry. I'm pushing this hard this week on a graft. I'm not asking for shit. Oh, hold on, wrong way. I'm not asking for shit. I promise social media will be happy when you're gone, liar, grifter, felon. You know what? Can somebody block soul seeking? Can somebody block soul seeking? I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking for shit. Bye, soul seeking. Go fuck yourself. Bye bye. Go fuck yourself. Seriously. I think you should go fuck yourself. What am I grifting? What am I grifting for? What am I asking for? Have I asked for anything? Nope. Have I dropped my cash app? Nope. Nope. Have I asked my mods to do so? Nope. And I'm not a felon. Stupid. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. I was just telling you what was going on. If you see me in this brace, right? I don't want to say, oh, why is she in a brace? I've been sick. Whenever I know that my sickness was COVID. And when you said that, yeah, I haven't asked for shit. Haven't dropped my cash app, haven't done anything. But of course, why don't you go into someone else's chat? I even said, if my points add up, which I think they're gonna, because they're gonna want to do more tests on me, and like I work during the week. So I know that I'll have to take off of work again at least half a day. So I'll be at 5 points. I even said I talked to a staffing service to where if something happens to where I hit 5 points, I will have a job immediately. Immediately. Hello, you've done a drug test on me. Hello, you've done a background check. Hello, I need to work tomorrow. I even said there will be no lapse in a job for me. So how the fuck am I grifting? I'm just curious. And they do a swab test. So if it's a month from now, great, or 6 weeks from now, I might have to go back in and do a swab test, but it's in office. So what the fuck am I grifting on? I'm just curious. How the fuck am I grifting? Dumbass. I love these people. I just love these people. Get the fuck out my chat. Now, they also want to do a stress test on me. So this is what I'm talking about, my 5 points. They want to do a stress test on me. They want to do a contrast. It's hard to get things done when you work. You're right. And I'm responsible for myself. I don't have a boyfriend. Obviously, I don't have a husband. And I don't have a roommate. So I am dependent on myself. Every single penny that is paid out is on me. Correct. And I got to move September 20th. I ain't grifting for shit. Unlike some people that say I got them fired from a non existent job that they had. I haven't even asked you to subscribe to my channel, which would be really awesome. It's $5 a month. That's it. I don't even ask people to subscribe to my channel. Where's the grift coming from? You are miserable with your own life. I don't know what time it is, but you're sitting home and you're sitting in my chat. You're sitting in my chat waiting to throw some evil, awful comment out to me. Right? By the way, you want to help me? It's $5 a month. Subscribe to my channel. There you go. How's that a grift? How's that a grift? I understand things are hard in this economy, right? Can you afford $5 to subscribe to my channel? There you go. That's the first time I've asked somebody to sub up to my channel. Simone Biles wins gold again, claiming the Paris all-around gymnastics title. Good on you, Simone. She's the oldest person in Olympic history to get. Oh, let me turn my camera on again. Sugar. Sorry, guys, I had to refresh because I accidentally turned my phone off. And this is even more horrible. I don't know what kind of antibiotic they gave me in the hospital, but hang on. So, I have some kind of allergic reaction from whatever they gave me. That's scratch marks. But yeah, on top of it, my leg broke out in hives. Look how horrible that is. I mean, I was scratching, but it's hives. So, like, I guess there goes my other grift, right? I don't know. I guess there goes my other grift. Yeah, hang on. I guess when it rains, it pours. I don't know. So, anyway, that's what's going on with me. That could be COVID related too. Is it? I didn't know that. Is that one of the COVID things? Is that a COVID side effect? I don't know. I just started scratching and like I just got like hives or something, but have no fear. Benadryl is here. Is that a COVID symptom? I get that all the time. It goes away so fast. So DW, what is DW? I get that all the time and it goes away fast. So, oh, don't worry. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So for the people that say I don't cam up, yeah, when I come home from work, I'm like a sweaty, drippy mess. Atlantic lotion helps for the rash. I don't know what Atlantic lotion is, but does all have. Like, does all have. And I don't feel like leaving the house. Plus, I have COVID. Yeah, I have COVID, so I'm not leaving the house. I don't want to be a super spreader, right? So that's what I got. Yeah, that's what I got. I thought I had chamomile lotion. I don't know if you know what that is. I thought that pink stuff, and now they make it in like the clear stuff. I thought I had some, but I don't. All I have is the Benadryl stuff. But anyway, I hope your day is going better than mine. I hope yesterday was better than my day yesterday. But yeah, I talked to a staffing company today, and again, they're aware I have COVID. I'm gonna wear a mask, but I'm gonna get all that stuff like taken care of tomorrow because I know I'm gonna hit 5 points, and it sucks. I mean, it's a point system. You know, HR handles it, and there's absolutely nothing I can do. And the welding class started today, so you know, when it rains, it pours. And I read a meme today. It's kind of funny. It's like when our parents were older, they used to say if it's not one thing, it's another, and we used to like not believe them. If it's not one thing, it's another, and that's a God's honest truth, right? And then I read a comment under it, and it's like, well, if it's not one thing, it's another. So I hope the another thing today is that I laugh. So I mean, I'm just laughing about it. I mean, what can you do? My son, I haven't heard anything about him in like 2 days. And I can't worry about that right now. I just gotta pray about it. You know, um, people are saying it's the reason I'm the reason why he relapsed because of my lifestyle. Guys, wait, I thought I didn't raise him. I thought I didn't raise him. So wouldn't it be my mother's fault that his behavior's like that? I mean, make up your mind. Is it my fault that he's the reason why he is, or is it my mother's fault? There's a question. Um, I canceled my live about Kamala Harris, and I'm kind of glad I did because there's more information coming out about her that you guys really need to be even more briefed on. Um, probably gonna do it tomorrow. Probably. I don't know. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow during the day. I don't know. I'm like really hot and sweaty, and my air conditioner got fixed. So I don't know. Maybe I might mask up later and try to go get something to make my leg not itch. But I also want to take a nap. Uh, I've been sleeping well, and I slept for the first time last night. Like, my wrist has been hurting so much, and it's like a. I know that the regular braces you can buy in the store have a splint in it, but they manipulated my wrist. And he told me not to take it off at all. So I had to take baths. Thank God I'm right-handed and I can like keep this like in my tub or out, not in the tub, out of the tub. Lordy, I don't want to hear about her. No, I've been doing some political stuff, right? And I canceled my live this past Sunday because of my son. And what you guys don't understand is that actually gives me sanity and peace. It makes me not think about other stuff. And I said that I was going to go live sometime this week. Well, I'm sick and I'm home. And I don't look a sweaty mess because I bathe. Well, I always bathe, but like I bathe and I'm not sweaty. And my hair is actually, I didn't flat on it, but I just kind of like let it dry and combed it out. So, it's funny. I'll give me shit for not camming up anymore. But guess what? Bomb doesn't cam up. Flavor doesn't cam up. Bot doesn't cam up. And you don't give those people shit. You give no one shit for not camming up, but you give me shit for not camming up. Well, guess what? I camed up. I guess you're just so used to me camming up, right? I've just been like coming home with no makeup on, a ponytail in my hair, and like just looking like all hell. But see, I came up today. I don't know. I may come live again and talk about what the Democratic Party is presenting to you because it's actually worse than Biden. And people need to open their eyes. I mean, this is a very serious election. It's a very serious election. And she's got like two running points, and neither one of them make any difference with our economy, border security, like the things that matter or that should matter to most Americans. Things that should matter to most Americans are not her 2 points in running. And people really need to know about her background. They need to know about her background because if they don't know about her background, you're going to be utterly shocked. I'm not talking about Republican voters. I'm talking about Democrats that are being deceived and being spoon fed bullshit. Spoon fed bullshit. And I'm not trying to change your mind on anything. I'm just trying to give people knowledge. Yes, I think that's what it is with the cam. Great. But anyway, guys, I really need to get some rest. I do. I need to lay down and rest because with any cold, like the flu, like COVID is just like the flu or like a cold. The more you sleep, the quicker you heal. And I don't know if I've talked to you about. I've been on this soup kick, but I've been on an in particular soup kick. I don't. I wish Home Chef would pay me like for like I don't know. Is there a Kroger where you live? Is there any kind like number one? If there's a Kroger where you live, somebody told me to put peanut butter on my rash. Oh, have you ever heard of that? Okay, I'm gonna pitch a soup to you. Home Chef, you better be paying me some kind of like thing. Hang on, I'm gonna go grab a soup. This is my new addiction. Hang on a sec. I'll show you the container it's in. Have y'all seen Home Chef? Like, have y'all seen that they sell food now in the grocery store? Are you talking about all Kamal has done as a DA? It's bad. I'm gonna talk about everything she's done when she was a DA, but there's even more. I was gonna talk about what she did as a DA, but there's more stuff coming out. Where are the dogs? Sleeping. Jake's on the sofa, Lola's on the floor. And I don't want to wake them up. Jake is right there, and Lola is right there. They're quiet. They're sleeping. I don't want to wake them up. What's Home Chef? You've never seen Like the why are you why are you always lying, grifting, poor, pitiful you? What the fuck am I grifting on? Okay, I'm hoping a mod caught that. I'm hoping a mod caught that. Home chef. It's you've never seen like the commercials that you can order home chef like to cook at home. Like they like it's the like the food prep service that you can order. How many alts do you people make? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like it's the food prep stuff, like that you can order to your door. It's fresh food and it comes with like these cards to like cook off of. No, one if you ever heard of it. So now what they're doing is they're like cooking, like pre-cooking food, and they're selling it in the grocery store. I guess so that you can try their meals. Itching. So that you can try their meals, and then maybe you can order um their food stuff so that you can cook it at home. Yeah, it's like HelloFresh, but it's Home Chef. So hang on 1 second. Let me go grab the soup. I'm so addicted to it. Hang on. Say, lay down. Shh. Don't you move. Don't move. Say, lay down. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Oh, let's try to get up. So it's Home Chef, and it's Thai style chicken coconut curry soup. It is so good. Yeah, it's so good. And like at Kroger with a Kroger card, like it's normally 6.99 for like, and it's 2 meals for me. It's 5.99 at Kroger for two of them. Well, not for two per person, or well per container, but it's 2 meals for me, and it's like $6 for 2 meals because I only ate half of it. I ate half last night, and yeah, it's like HelloFresh, but it's Home Chef. So I'm gonna go eat the other half, and I'm gonna lay down and try to get some more rest. But anyway, just want to give you a little feeling on me. What's going on? I'm cammed up, but like I always say, nobody's told you they love you today. Let me be the first. I absolutely love you. Right? You have a purpose, even if it's to be an asshole, right, and a stalker, to come in here and try to start shit and throw insults, right? You are stronger than you know. I definitely am. I definitely am. Cause I've got like boom, 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 all these health issues that have been hitting me. I have not dropped my cash app, and I'm not going to on this live. The only time I'm gonna drop my cash app is when I feel like, oh God, I just got a headache. I've been on pain meds, chronic pain meds, and sorry, you have civics, but FTR. Wait a minute, sort of morning just by. Um, by snowstorm, by snowstorm, by stalker, by stalker, by stalker. I'm never gonna get rid of that salty chest. I've had it appraised, and that's gonna go to Timmy. Bye, stalker. Bye, bye, stalker. Bye, bye, Snow. You're a pathetic piece of shit. I saw you drunk as a fucking skunk on Flavors. I believe it was Sunday or Wednesday. Right? You were so fucking drunk. It was Sunday. You were so fucking drunk that you thought I did my live the night before. You fucking drunk loser. You're a fucking drunk. You want to come at me for drinking? You were so fucking shit faced on Flavors Live that you're like, oh, oh, oh. Did you hear the live that Michelle did last night? You stupid fucking idiot. I did it like 2 hours before. So go fuck yourself. Please block Snow forever. You pathetic piece of shit. Really, really. You're a pathetic piece of shit. You're so pathetic, literally, because I know what you look like. You look very close to Bot. You look very similar. And that's giving you a compliment. That's giving you a compliment, saying that you look close to Bot. Because I think she might be a little better looking than you. That if you broke down on the side of the road, not only would I not pick you up, I would hope that there was a mud puddle on the side of the road and I would spin my tires out on you. That's how I feel about you. That's exactly how I feel about you. Get the fuck out of my chat. Have a wonderful day. And your comment about if Michelle would show up at my house like she did at Bombs, bitch. Oh, he said someone. If someone showed up at my house like they did at Bombs, bitch, no one would ever show up at your house, ever. 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 And if somebody showed up at your house, you'd probably be like a dog. You'd be so excited you'd pee. And get the fuck out of my chat. You psycho fucking bitch. I rarely talk bad about people, and I try not to. But you are a true piece of shit, and you are a drunk. You were so fucking drunk on Flavors Live that you didn't realize they did it live like 2 hours before. And you went on and you said the night before. Now bye. Bye. See ya. I definitely wouldn't want to be you. Now, again. Oh, that wasn't the same Snow? Mm. Hey Boots, what's up? How you doing, hon? That's not the one that is off on Sundays and Wednesdays? Not the same Snow? Okay, Boots. That's not the same Snow. That's off on Wednesdays and Sundays. Okay. Well, Snowstorm has left some really awful comments in my chat. Awful comments on my, not in my chat, in my comment section. How you doing, Boots? I hope you're doing good too. How are you healing from your surgery? Like, I'm logging off, so I hope you're doing well from your surgery. And if it says anything on my eyes, I have COVID, I'm sick. And the pain medicine I'm on is tramadol. It's not strong enough. It's probably the weakest pain meds that you can have. Now, before I log off, I just want to see how you're doing. If you're fully recovered from your surgery or not. Oh, shit. You have another surgery next week? How the frig did your hardware get broke so soon? Oh, bless your heart. I'm going through all kinds of medical issues, but God, you have to have another surgery? Well, look, you're my prayers. You have my email, 100%. I know you do. And shoot me an email if there's anything I can do for you. I mean, there's probably nothing I can do for you, but just maybe to give you some reassurance or something. Maybe I can send you some soup, right? Well, then I'd have your address, and I know you don't want to be doxxed. I don't know. Maybe we can buy you an online gift card or something. Anyway, that sucks, man. That sucks. Yeah, I didn't think I could break my wrist because I had played 9 screws, and I chipped the only bone that I didn't break when I did that. But yeah, Boots, I'm sorry. I'll keep you in my thoughts. I will. I got a lot going on with me, but I'll keep you in my thoughts. Sorry I had to be a bitch to a couple people, but I am just completely sick. Like, I'm trying to be nice. I mean, why are you gonna come in my life and try to disrupt it? Like, why? Unless you're just a complete asshole, and you wonder and you say I'm so vile. Yeah, I'm vile to people that come in my chat and say horrible things to me. And I do want to address something else, and I can't remember who it was. Somebody came in my chat when I was talking about my son the other day and said, Michelle, Joseph and Alexis are just fine. Okay, bitch. Thank you. Thank you, Boots. Somebody came in my chat the other day and said, Michelle, Joseph and Alexis are doing just fine. Leave them alone. Okay, stalker person. You apparently went through my son's Facebook and were trying to dig up information. Alexis is my son's half sister, and she's 7 years younger than him, right? The baby that you thought you were looking at is not the unborn baby that was born. Leave that child alone because she's innocent. And when I say child, yeah, she's a child. I was there like since her mother was pregnant for her, and you were so off point. You looked at the last name and you know that who my son's father's last name is, and I'm assuming that you think they're married. No, my son has my maiden name. So you're so dumb when you came in my chat and acted like my son married this girl and gave her like his father's last name, but that's not even my son's last name. I'm coming to the gas station. What gas station? Flavor. That even Flavor? Or is that a clone? Chamado fucking sucks. You need to be on Perks or Oxys. I'm not. I'm fine. Who did this? See somebody. She was blocked. I don't know if Airbrush Artist is still in here, but she sent me a screenshot. But somebody like literally went on my son's Facebook, looked up uh his half sister, and saw that she recently had a baby, and assumed that my soon to be grandson had already been born. But this child is like months, and I think the child is over a year old. I don't need Parks or Oxys. Like the tramadol is doing a great job. Like I did this like over my bad, Michelle, wrong text. Yeah, okay. Okay. So no, the tramadol's fine. I don't need anything stronger. I did this like over 2 months ago, but they literally manipulated my wrist and put it like in a soft cast, and I, I don't need Parks or Oxys. Yeah, I don't need anything stronger. Michelle, what's been going on with the county's cops? I sat down and I talked to the chief of police, and I think that then, I don't want to talk about it. I don't. I haven't really decided what I was gonna do. I think that I talked to the chief of police, and I think that smoke was blown up my ass, and I don't know if I want to drop it or if I want to take it a step higher. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. That's on me. My behavior has not been good. Yeah, my behavior's not been good. And so, I got to think about what I do. I mean, their behavior was completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. But then my behavior wasn't so good towards them either. So, what do you do? Right. I mean, what do you do? But I had a very long conversation with the chief. Now, the 911 operator is a different story. I do have her supervisor's name, and I think that she should be terminated. Um, have I been targeted? I have. The chief of police explained why I've been targeted, and I don't know if that was a good enough answer or not. I gotta think about it. He did say I was targeted. He did. He said I've been targeted around here. Uh, I think he gave me a bullshit reason, but I got so much going on right now with my health and with Joseph. I don't know what to do. But he did admit that I was being targeted. Now, he's like, well, we can pull you over for this. Um, we could pull you over for this, and technically you could have been pulled over for this. But yeah, I was being targeted, and I don't know what I want to do with it. But targeting is against the law, and you know, I have the officer's name the arresting officer's name. I can pull FOIAs on the three times that I was stopped for no reason, and I was dead sober. But I was pulled over because they visibly could not see my tag on my new Jeep. And so, according to him, that's why I was being pulled over. Um, but I was being targeted, and he kind of said that I was. Yeah, thanks, Lavo. Thanks. Thank you. And thank you for not getting into too much on your live the other night about me. You touched on it, you dropped it, so thank you. Um, I just asked for prayers, because at this point in time, there's nothing I can do, and I really need to concentrate on my own health right now. And I'm sure about me saying that, people were like, "Oh, she's so selfish." No, I'm not selfish. Like, I'm not. Because if I don't take care of me, then how the hell could I be there for him? And he's strong-willed and strong-minded. And I mean, what am I gonna do? Kidnap him? I mean, at first I was like, yeah, I'm gonna kidnap him. I'm literally gonna hold him at gunpoint and throw him in my Jeep and take him here till he's sober. But then again, that's harboring a fugitive. That's literally harboring a fugitive. And guys, I have lost like 7 pounds since I've been sick, and I'm not bragging about that shit. When you get on a scale and you're like 101.8, you're like, holy shit. Because that is too fucking skinny. So I don't know. They ran two IVs on me yesterday, of fluids. I ate me some fried chicken livers from KFC, which I haven't had fried chicken livers in forever. It was so good. With some mashed potatoes and gravy and some macaroni and cheese. I was like in heaven. I had to wait an hour for my prescription. I went to KFC. I got me some sweet tea. I say I never have sugar, but and if I drink tea, it's half and half, unsweet and sweet. That wasn't even an option yesterday. So I got me some sweet tea yesterday, some fried chicken livers, mashed potatoes and gravy, macaroni and cheese. I was in heaven. And then I came home and I ate some soup, and I'm gonna eat some more soup now. How did they know it was you if it was new unknown Jeep? Because people from YouTube had called and said that I got a new Jeep, and they're like, be on the lookout, and said that I had a brand new Jeep and that my license was not valid, which of course it is. Yeah, Flavor. I don't know if they do it everywhere, but here on Wednesdays, KFC has a chicken liver special, and I was like, oh, they've got chicken liver special. No, it's not on special. They just only have chicken livers on Wednesday because it was $8.99 for Right. Yeah, I mean he straight up said, his excuse, they taste a little bloody. No, not when they're deep fried. Um, yeah, I mean basically he's like, so, and this is the way he explained it to me. Now I take it as bullshit. But he's like, if enough people call in and say, hey, there's a purple car that's swerving in and out of lanes, in and out of lanes, and our troopers pass a purple car, we're going to turn around and we're going to find the purple car, right? And if we see any reason to pull the purple car over, we're going to pull the purple car over. And because in Louisiana, they post a paper tag on the inside back of your car, and on Georgia they post it like on the back of your car where a license plate goes. That was their reasons for pulling me over, because enough people had called in and said she got a new car, her license is suspended, blah 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 blah, and it wasn't. But enough people from YouTube called in and said she's drinking and driving right now, right now, right now, and so there was a bolo out for my Jeep. They're not gonna fuck with me anymore. Like now, I will not be pulled over. Like when I said the cops, won't come to my house anymore. Now I'm not gonna be pulled over because, like, if I do again for another reason, I'm fucking suing the piss out of them. But yeah, they pulled me over because enough YouTubers called in. Look how skinny I'm getting, y'all. Like I need to gain weight. But so their reason was that I didn't have a legible license plate because my back window was tinted. Now they have no reason to pull me over. Now, like, got my plate, it's visible. So now there's no reason to pull me over. But yeah, I was being targeted. I was being targeted, and I was 100%. I was being targeted, and so I mean, I can pull FOIAs from them, pull me over for no reason whatsoever. But technically, they had a reason because I didn't have a visible license plate. And I can sit on it and think about it. I technically, could get them to pull, like, I could get an attorney, a civil rights attorney, and say that I was being targeted. Um, but I mean, I just don't, I, I got enough going on with my health, right? And flavor, no, chicken livers do not taste bloody if they're like batter fried and with salt on them. And I don't like ketchup, but some people put ketchup on them. But with some mashed potatoes and gravy, and you dip them in gravy, oh no, they're delicious. But I don't know if they're doing it like nationwide or if it's just here in Georgia. But it was like chicken liver special. It wasn't special. They just cook them here on Fridays. It was $8.99 for like, but hey, it was worth it. I have not had fried chicken livers in forever. So it was like $8.99, and I ate like a bird for like 10 of them. A side of mashed potatoes and gravy. I mean, you pick whatever you want for sides, but I had mashed potatoes and gravy. I had like their macaroni and cheese, and then of course it included drinks. So it was like 11.59 or something for like the meal. Fuck, I don't eat fast food. I cook normally. Shit's getting expensive for fast food. Fuck you, Joe Biden, and our economy, right? Fuck you for our economy. I remember when like an a large like how do you eat fast food? How do you afford it? I mean, like a large combo meal was like, I don't know, $5.99. Now it's like 12, $13. The drinking and driving is scary enough, Michelle, and you had been drinking, and there were many people who suffered losses because of DD. That's the reason many get upset. Well, I'm not drinking and driving now, right? And it's a little ridiculous when you try to have somebody targeted. And I can prove that I was targeted 3 times. I understand if I was swerving, if I was doing something wrong. I understand that. But I was targeted more than 3 times, but I was targeted 3 times after I bought my other Jeep. Like the Jeep I'm driving now was targeted 3 times. No reason whatsoever. None. I got pulled over 3 times. 3 times. And I was dead sober all 3 times. All 3 times. All 3 times. Matter of fact, I woke up and it was like January 31st. Or, I mean, no, it was December 31st, but it was actually December 30th at night, but it was 2 o'clock in the morning, so it was December 31st, but it wasn't New Year's Eve. Like, when it went that night, it was gonna be New Year's Eve. And I fell asleep on the sofa, I was dead sober. And I woke up and I was out of cigarettes. So I went to Circle K like 3 minutes from my house. Boom, Harris County officer on the way home. I'm 3 minutes from Circle K. Um, that's when the drinking and driving thing, when I was pissed after my divorce, 3 minutes from my house, 2 sips of beer. And like we talked about that. He's like, so do you understand that like your actions when you thought you were funny and you were being sarcastic, how like YouTube like went after you after that, right? And I was like, yeah, I understand. Like I'm sober now. Like we had a good conversation, you know? But I mean they did a whole bunch of stuff to me that I thought was wrong. I mean, we had a good conversation. Do I think he was lying through his teeth? I do. I'm pretty sure that he had a body cam on him. I wish he did because he admitted that I was targeted. Um, yeah, he admitted that they were targeting me. So I'm sure that there's cameras in the police station in the lobby. Well, yeah, like I'm telling you, I got up at 2 o'clock in the morning and then I always buy 2 packs of cigarettes because I've got like that 2 pack special rate. Um, and I smoked one cigarette. I was smoking it when I got pulled over. Yeah, I was smoking that cigarette when I got pulled over. And he's like, "Where are you going at this time of night?" I'm like, "I just went to go get cigarettes because I was out." It was like I don't know, 2:30. I mean, it was like a ridiculous time. It was between 2 and 3 in the morning, and I was smoking the cigarette that I pulled out of the pack of cigarettes. And I was like, "Can I throw this on the ground? It might be littering, but I don't have an ashtray in my Jeep." And he's like, "Yeah, that's fine." And he's like, "Have you been drinking?" And I'm like, no, like I'm sober, like AA sober." And he's like, "Is there anything in the vehicle that I need to be aware of?" I'm like, no. "Is there anything in your vehicle?" Because I was pissed. It was the second time I was pulled over in like less than a week. And I was like, "No. Is there anything in your vehicle that I need to be aware of?" And I was being sarcastic because I was pissed. And I just woke up. Like I woke up, I was out of cigarettes, so I was kind of like halfway awake, right? And he's like, "Have you been drinking?" And I'm like, "No." "Do I smell like alcohol?" And he's like, "We're moving anyways, to the hell with him." Yeah, but I may not be moving very far. I may actually even stay in this community, um, like in this area. So, so then he's like, I was like, "No, I haven't been drinking. Do I fucking smell like alcohol?" He's like, "Well, where are you coming from?" I'm like, "Circle K, and I live like half a minute from here." And he's like, "Well, what were you doing?" I was like, "Buying cigarettes." And I was like, "I bought 2 packs." And the cigarette, and I opened the pack, and there was only one cigarette out of the other one. I had a new pack. And I'm like, "Yeah, see, there's one gone." And the cigarette I just threw out of the Jeep is like one that I was smoking because I was out of smokes. He's like, "Well," he's like, and he pulled his flashlight. He's like, "Follow my pen." And I was like, "Fucking really?" And so I started following his pen with my eyes, and he was shining a flashlight in my eyeballs. And I was up for probably about a week, for about maybe 7 minutes at the time. And he kept shining the flashlight in my eyes. And finally, I was like, "Dude, really? Dude, really? There are like no street lights on." Halfway awake, maybe not drive. I was awake, but I'm just saying, I just woke up. Like my pupil, and it was pitch black. Halfway awake, maybe not drive. Okay, whatever, cutie pie. I wasn't falling asleep at the wheel. I just meant like I had just woke up. I got in my Jeep. It was pitch black outside, right? And it was pitch black on the road. I wasn't like, I mean, I was awake. I was completely functional. I wasn't tired. I'd slept for like, I don't know, 6 hours. I wasn't like non responsive. I was awake, but I had just woke up and shining a flashlight in my eyes. And it pissed me off because I knew I was being targeted. At that point of time, I knew I was being targeted. And he's like shining the flashlight in my eyeballs. And this went on for like 30 seconds. And I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck? Like, you're shining a flashlight in my fucking eyes and you're bothering me now. You're blinding me. Well, okay, I was awake. Like, I was awake. Like, I went to the store, I got out, I walked, I bought cigarettes, I got back in my Jeep. I wasn't falling asleep at the wheel. I was awake. But I was like, I don't know. Like, when I wake up, like, I don't like to be fucked with. Like, I like to have coffee or something. Like, I just don't like to be fucked up. Like, I don't like to be fucked with. And that's what I said. I was halfway awake. Like, dude, like, really? Are you fucking with me? Asking me I had drugs in the vehicle, if I'd been drinking when I had been in AA for like, I don't know, a month and a half. And he's like, had no reason to even try to give me a field sobriety test. There was no reason for it. Like, of course I didn't smell like alcohol. Of course I didn't. I wasn't drinking. And then a question if I have drugs in the car when clearly I had told him I was going to Circle K. I showed him that I had a brand new pack of cigarettes, that there was only one cigarette out of the pack that I had literally just bought at Circle K. And I was smoking it and I asked him if I could throw it out because I didn't want to get a charge for littering. Like, no, he was pissing me off. I mean, when I say halfway awake, like, no, like, I just, like, he was fucking with me and I was pissed. I mean, we didn't hold off next time. No, he was just fucking with me. I was aggravated. And so, yeah, so, like, all that shit is on FOIA somewhere. And so, I mean, if I wanted to pursue something against him, I could prove that I was targeted. Anyway, I already signed off. I already told you guys, if nobody's told you they love you today, like, let me be the first. Um, I'm sick. I have COVID. I already, like, Home Chef. Maybe I could, like, start sponsoring you. But if they sell Home Chef, like in the refrigerated department where they sell like the is it Panera Bread soups that they sell? If you look where they sell Panera Bread, they're starting to sell like Home Chef soups. Y'all, this is the bomb. I'm addicted to the soup. Like, I've always been a soup girl, but I'm addicted. It is, always get it backwards. Is it okay? It is Thai style chicken coconut curry soup. Well, I hope she has that for you. I hope she does. I hope she does. I hope she shows the fours where they fucked with me. To where I was dead sober. I'm like, man, fuck off. I hope she has that for you where they pulled me over. Because I was pissed beyond belief. Like, I was like, dude, really? Like, dude, really? Like, because it's funny. Because he's like, do you have anything in your car that I need to know about? I'm like, my Jeep was like, I bought my Jeep December 23rd and he pulled me over December 31st. My Jeep wasn't even a week old. Like, there was nothing in the car. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Except in the glove box was the bill of sale and the title. That was all that was in the Jeep. Not even a Diet Coke can, not nothing. I mean, and he pissed me off. I was like, no. I knew that's why I said it. She probably does have that for you and she won't show it. But I think I'm gonna. And the police chief even said, like, when they pass legislation to, like, release FOIAs, that they didn't know. Like, I'm looking at myself. You can see I'm so sick in my eyes. That they didn't know that people were going to use FOIAs against other people like this, and that maybe legislation needs to revisit how they release FOIAs. And I agree. I 100% agree. But anyway, I'm hungry. Um, I eat the rest of my chicken livers for lunch, but my body's like, feed me, feed me. And I need to put some soup in me. I need to feel better. But anyway, peace out, guys. I may log on tonight and discuss Kamala. I may actually log on tomorrow night and discuss Kamala. And I mean, I'm sure they're going to give me the results of my ultrasound on spot tomorrow, right? Because they want to see me tomorrow. And yeah, and I went in yesterday. But peace out, guys. I'm gonna do a little more self care because I still don't feel good. Look how she acted knowing Flava was getting her FOIA. Did Flava get her FOIA? I don't know if Flava's still in here. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I gotta log off. Uh, at 6 o'clock, there's a channel called Bigen 2, Bigen 11, and he's actually hysterical, hysterical. It's all these like crazy people getting arrested, and he shows FOIAs, and it's hilarious. Yeah, he's hilarious, and he's on at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every day. And you should go sub up to him. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. And he found this kitten that was by a dumpster or something, and he do both tonight and tomorrow. It depends on how I feel tonight. But he found this little kitten, and she was like starved to death, right? And he wound up taking her home, and she's getting bigger, but she's just a tat cat, and she's just absolutely evil, and she's part of his show, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Um, anyway, you should just go to his channel. It's B.I. Can y'all see when I highlight things on StreamYard? Like, hold on. Post comment. No, I forgot. Rumble doesn't let me do it. It's Bigen. Are any of my mods in here that I can send a text to real quick so they can post it? Yeah, Kay, you're in here. You're cool when you act like this. Thanks. Kay, are you still in here? I don't know what mods in here, so I can like send them the link and they can post it. Yeah, I'm actually very cool when I don't get attacked and I'm not defensive. I don't know what mod's in here. I think Kay was in here and I was logging off and she said bye, but I don't know if she was leaving. I don't know what mod I have in here. 'Cause- yeah, let me send Kay the link and she can post it. Hang on. Yeah, no, it's not like that. Hang on, let me send the link to Kay. Hold on. Yeah, I sent it to Kay and she can post it and then I can paste it on top of my thing. Guys, he's hilarious. It's like all these like I mean, my FOIA was like horrible, right? But it's bad. It's like people with DUI arrests, people that are like on meth, like people that just want to fight. Here you go. People that just want to like fight with the cops and stuff. But it is just he is so funny. He is so funny. And like that makes my day. And I usually get home around like 5:15. So like I come home, I jump in a cold shower, I let the dogs out, I make sure they have food and water, and boom, like clockwork every day. At 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I watch him. I'm like a sub to the channel. He's worth subbing up to, and just I can't remember what his membership is. I don't know, like $4 a month. But he is so funny, and he looks like Santa Claus. He totally does. He's from Georgia too. Um, and there's this judge, God, I don't know why I'm a brain fart, but I can't remember her name. But she's from Georgia. And like, don't ever get in trouble in Cobb County and not be able to like make bail because like you will sit in there for like, I don't know, there's some people that are like, so and so who's been in jail for like 365 days, and she like hears her case and she's like, pre-trial, pre-trial. Every time somebody goes in front of her, she's like, pre-trial. God, I can't remember her name right now. I'm just like I'm having a brain fart. But like his lives are hilarious, hilarious. And so like if y'all want like I've been trying to get away from the drama community. If y'all just want a good laugh, like he makes my days. He's completely makes my days. So if you guys just want a good laugh, right? That's where you need to be. Yeah, I'm promoting his channel 100%, and he doesn't put up with bullshit. None. Like if you attack other people, like your comments removed. If you continue to do so, you're blocked. Like 100%. So it's lighthearted. You don't have to worry about cat fights, arguments, people doxing. Like people go in there with their first and last names. I'm like, this is so weird. This is a different community. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. If y'all want to catch him, I faithfully watch him as much as I can every day. But he goes live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then if you haven't had enough of him, usually when he ends his lives, he promotes another channel. He's like, okay, who's live now? And he'll send you to another channel. So it's almost addictive. It's almost like a soap opera without the drama. Yes, laughter is the best medicine. And like, he is amazing. Yeah, Boots, thanks. You take care of you too. I'm going to heat up my soup. I need some soup. Uh, love you guys. And I'm glad that you like me like this because this is really me. And it helps when say deuces, 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 deuces. Anyway, guys, love you. Y'all have a great day. Peace out. I may see you tomorrow. I may see you tonight. I might see you tonight and tomorrow. But yeah, whatever. What's going on with me is kind of serious, you know. So I'll keep you posted. This is a much better Michelle. Yeah, well, when I don't get attacked, like this is me. Like this is me when there's not people attacking me and I don't and saying bad shit about me. I mean, when I'm vile is when I feel like when 1,000 people come in and they're like, "Fuck you, you baby care," you know, you belong in jail. Blah blah blah. Like, yeah, I'm calm. I'm relaxed, right? Uh, And thank you, Boots. Anyway, I gotta go. I keep rambling. Peace out. Go check out Biggin. He's hilarious. And maybe I'll see you in there. If not, maybe I'll see you tonight. If not, I will see you tomorrow night. I love you guys. Bye bye.